It's absolutely spectacular.
What do you think? Everest in 2020. But the cynics are beginning to come in from behind. And I think the cynics have got a point. This is a photograph of the summit ridge of Everest in 2019. It's not exactly in the spirit of Edmund Hillary in the first descent. Unknown, uncertain, unpredictable. The Misenno Ridge of Nanga Parbat, the longest unclimbed ridge in the high Himalaya. And people have tried. They've tried, and they've all failed. Are you in? Let's take a look at how we can take something that uncertain, that risky, and turn it into a slightly more sensible proposition. There's always very interesting information in other people's failures. So, how could we build on their success and avoid their mistakes? Our strategy is going to involve bringing together two very different kinds of climbers. A group of strategists and this group of really strong climbers, and together that'll get us all the way through. Okay, that's a pretty strong vote in favor of eating well. And nothing wrong with that. But it's an interesting decision because there's an unconscious bias to this. We're trying to be objective, but certain risks are easier to visualize than others. It's a little harder to really imagine what it's going to mean to be too slow. And this is where we're going to land. This is our best guess, and frankly, it's all the food we can carry and still lift our rucksacks. 10 days. Two goals, the immediate one and the long-term picture, which is survival. So, enough with all the planning. At some point, you actually have to do it. Day one, and the climb has started. And almost immediately, it's tough. And we're eventually forced back down, back to the high camp, and that is 18 hours of our lives. That was a complete waste of time. Night 11. We've got some biscuits, a few energy bars, that's it. And I think we did actually make a couple of key mistakes. So we make our third mistake, which is to stick to the plan. And I mean, on Everest, that makes sense because your plan, it matches the mountain meter by meter. Here, the plan is kind of well-informed wishful thinking. And we should have been adapting the plan to the new reality on a day-by-day basis. We're going to have to come up with a new plan from scratch. And there are basically three choices. The technical team at this end was completely useless, but pleased to meet all of you.